Number 10, Jabari Smith. At point, at 6'0" legend. Number 5, Craig Van-Wood. At 7, 6'10", number 28, number 1, at the elbow, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Jalen Suggs out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the 3. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Şengün. VanVleet left side. Shot clock at 5. Over Bane. That one a little long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And Carroll passes to Bane. And Carroll outside. And he converts the layup.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And VanVleet has got the ball here for Houston. About a minute into this first quarter. Here he goes. Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Suggs, right side. Banchero outside. Good. Banchero's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
VanVleet finds Durant. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
How about Paulo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And he's good on the second. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paulo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And the shot goes down.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. VanVleet with the moves.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Thompson. Shakes him. Oh, Oh, what a play by Desmond Bain.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smith with a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Van Carroll finds Bain. The 3-ball.
Very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Eason. Pass to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
From 8 feet, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should do.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Finney Smith. Smith outside. Van Vliet against Carter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Orlando leading. Pass to Carter. Here's Bain. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Here's Bain. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Finney Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And it's all knotted up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Making a change here. Holiday is checked in, and a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Suggs. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Thompson. Oh, from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero outside. And here's Wagner. The 3 from Bain. He drops it from range. Bain's got 7 points.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Thompson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Black passes to Carter. Wagner on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Wagner with it. Finney-Smith's there. And it's Wagner missing. Rockets trail by 3. Finney-Smith passes to Holiday. Back to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 3. Holiday grabs the miss. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 so far. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Orlando making some changes. Bataze comes in for Carter, and it's Isaac in for Paolo Banchero. Magic on D. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Wagner. The Magic have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Bain finds Wagner. Back to Bain. From downtown. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Holiday passes to Thompson. Right side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Bataze. No points so far. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Smith. Thompson with it. Hey, puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Black. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Bain. Bataze with a screen. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Orlando leading by 5. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Then it's Goga Bataze, then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Black in at the 2 spot. Wagner with it, Finney-Smith's there. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Shepard, he's checked in for Holiday.
Shepard.
Here's Jones. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's in there. And the Magic lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Jones from outside. Rockets with a rebound. Eason, pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, he picked him clean. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Eason. The teardrop. And the layup is good by Isaac.
Man, he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
Pass to Eason. Here's Finney-Smith. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Black. Still no points. Isaac, right side. Jones feels it out. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Isaac. Wagner on the wing. And stolen by Holiday. Back comes Houston in transition. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Pass to Wagner. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Capella, screen on Jones. Here's Holiday. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Black passes to Batadze. Wagner on the wing. Six to shoot. Pass to Black. Shoots over Thompson. Black, no good. Rockets trail by 7. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Jones. Holiday passes to Capella. Screen by Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Finney-Smith checked in for Houston. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. The 3 from Suggs. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Eason, a screen on Bain. Here's Thompson. And he lays it up and in. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Suggs, the pass to Bain. Isaac against Eason. Payne serving the D. Let's go with a three.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Now Van Vliet. He's got 6. Eason a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet the pass to Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. To win the drought. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And here's Van Vliet on the wing. Thompson. Houston with another miss. Here's Payne. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Banchero on the take. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. And Houston has possession. 7-point differential. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Payne. 13 points in the game. Banchero finds Suggs. Releases. Eason pulls it in.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert.
Oh!
Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Orlando leading by 3. Banchero outside. Back to Payne. Puts up a deep 3. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Tate. Thompson outside. Back to Tate. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tate's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Suggs, the pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Capella with it. Here's Eason. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Suggs. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Van Vliet. Tate, a screen on Suggs. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
The 3 from Payne. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Outside Tate. Back to Thompson. Capella inside. And Capella gets double teamed. Pass to Tate. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Isaac, the pass to Suggs. Back to Isaac. Banchero in the post.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Orlando. Banchero. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Banchero drops them both. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. You were so close. Give it up for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
VanVleet outside. Durant surveying the D. Here's Şengün. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Şengün's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Wagner missing. Rockets trail by 4. Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. I wish more teams did that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Durant. There's the three. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero in the post. Covered by Smith. Pass to Suggs. Outside Bain. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Şengün finds Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Suggs. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 6. 13 feet out. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Smith with a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet, pass to Durant. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Smith outside. Şengün, he's open. Orlando with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Carter, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Durant. And it's Wagner missing. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson in the post. Carter's there. Thompson's shot is off. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Now Wagner. And Carroll with a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Suggs. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pulls up on the wing. Durant's shot is off. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Bain. Carter, a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Bain. On target from range. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
And that kind of contact isn't going to stop Van Vliet, showing some muscle finishing on the defense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Orlando leading by 5. Banchero surveys. Black passes to Banchero. Over Van Vliet. Banchero no good. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Van Vliet outside. Şengün the screen. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. Eason finds Durant. KD splashes the triple.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Black passes to Bain. For 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
On the wing, Durant, guarded by Bain. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Up and over Carter. It's hauled in by Black. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Bain. Here's Black, defended by Eason. Back to Bain. This one for 3. A miss there. Now 8 for 14.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Carter with it. Carter, a screen on Durant. Here's Bain. Tries to keep it alive. To the middle. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside Bain. Back to Banchero. He can't get it to go. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Smith, and Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. And it's tied up with that one. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Wagner. Over Finney-Smith. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Outside Durant for the lead. That shot off. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Eason against Isaac. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. Unable to get that one. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Magic. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. Van Vliet misses.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Isaac against Eason. Now Suggs. From deep, Bane. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. It's Thompson, high post. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. The three from Bane. Fires in the triple. Bane's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Suggs against Van Vliet. Capella can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Suggs finds Isaac. Picked by Isaac. Shots blocked. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Outside Bane. Oh, they get a hand on it. Eason with a steal. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And here's Suggs. Bitadze with a screen. From 12 feet, Suggs with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Thompson, that's good.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Black passes to Isaac. Now Bane. Here's Black. Three-pointer, no good.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Screen by Eason. Here's Thompson. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Bane. Back to Suggs. Over Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Up top, Isaac. They need this. And the layup is good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
On the wing, Thompson. Screen by Capella. Thompson, no good. Magic trail by 5. To the inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Screen by Capella. Thompson finds Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando with the ball. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Making some changes. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Eason. And it's Durant in for Finney-Smith. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Here's Bane. And right on target. Bane's got 28.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Van Vliet. And there it is for him. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A solid jump shooter. Now the defense has to get up on Suggs or that's going to happen.
Smith with a screen on Suggs. Thompson outside. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Carroll with it. Pass to Bane. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant puts some moves on. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Takes a turnaround, Jay. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. And stolen by Suggs. In transition, the Magic on the run. Doesn't go that time. Thompson with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 7. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. Up and over Carter. Şengün, no good. Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Now Suggs. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Smith with a screen on Suggs. Şengün with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Durant. Off target from three-point range. Magic trail by 5. Banchero with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Banchero. The shot. The shake. Banchero from close range.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Şengün a screen on Suggs. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Now Thompson, guarded by Payne. And there's Thompson on the assist by Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 6.
A confident shot from Amin. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payne, no good. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Durant draws the double. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the Magic with possession. Here's Banchero. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And so it's Houston with it. Durant for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Amin Thompson.